Oh man, you guys ever have one of those days where time just flies? It's always nice to have those days. Um, so let's let this load up a little bit and we will make this rapid fire. Um, yeah, today kind of flew by. Today flew by. The time really got away from me today. It's been a long time since today or a day has gotten away from me. Um, I was literally in the middle of meditating before bed, praying before bed, and I was like, "Oh shit, I didn't go live today." It's been a long time since time just flew by like that. And I think that today is a great reminder to just don't forget to enjoy your life sometimes, man. I was just barbecuing with my daughter. We went out for a little bit, went to church, did all of that stuff. Oh yeah, commitment for sure. I was like, we're not gonna have a day out of the 29 days that we miss. We're not doing that even if it's super late. She's right here with me too. We just been hanging out all day and 7:29 a.m. Yeah, it's 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time over here. So appreciate you joining me super early. I usually don't do them this late. But again, today just kind of flew by. And, I don't know, it's been good. It's been good today. I was chatting with some of you guys in the DMs and stuff like that, throughout the day. Maybe you guys watched the game and things like that. But yeah, I think sometimes we hustle so damn hard all the time that we forget to just like really be present. Today is like one of the most present days. So a few days ago, actually, I made a post about me being unhappy. And I maybe this would be a great thing to talk about tonight to kind of like, end the night slash do this day. When I said I was unhappy, it's not because like I'm like, really sad about anything. I was just noticing that I would put a lot of effort and energy into myself, in fitness, in nutrition. Like I was just so locked in. With my business, same thing. I was just hammering out content, clients, team. With being a dad and being a father and being a dad and father, the same thing. I don't know why I see that different. And being a husband, just being on lock with everything. What I meant by I felt unhappy was I wasn't doing a lot of things for me. So, recently, the past few days, ever since I had that realization that there's a part of me that was like unhappy, quote unquote, that I'm gonna start doing more things that really like fill my cup again. And today was one of those days. And today was like a really great example of like how life can be experienced when you just choose to be happy. And, I think that, for somebody like me, I've been in survival mode my entire life, you know? Um, Watching you from Paraguay. I think I'm saying that right, Caesar. Appreciate you, bro. Damn, that's far, bro. See, I'm telling you guys, we got people from all over the world. Drop it in the in the chat since we're doing this super late or early. We got a 12:30 a.m. Facebook user. I don't know what your name is, but appreciate you for joining out. Yeah, let us know where everybody's from. That's awesome. Um, I think that from where I've come up, I've been in survival mode my whole life. You guys have been in that state? Are you guys currently in that state? Like coming from the Philippines, then we go near Romania, Moldova, beautiful. Coming from the Philippines, you don't really have a lot. I don't really remember like having much. Like eating rice was a blessing. Like just straight rice was a blessing. I think coming to the United States, it was also survival mode because, you're kind of moving to a brand new country. You don't know anybody. You don't got family, no friends. Mexico, beautiful, beautiful. You don't got friends. You don't trust because you don't know where the hell you are. And like funds were tight when we were coming up. It was very humble beginnings. And then you grow up in, you get raised in California, right? So we from the Philippines, we went to Arizona, and then from Arizona to California. Even in California, we're from like the San Lorenzo, San Leandro, Oakland area, and still humble beginnings over there. I remember like $2 for lunch man, that was a stretch sometimes. And then you guys think about $2? You can't just scrape up $2. It was hard for us. And so for my whole life, it's been survival mode, and for a lot of us, when we're in survival mode, damn, like, it's hard to get away from that feeling. It's like we're running and gunning all the time, that it's like it's do or die, like, on a daily basis. So I'm pretty sure a lot of us, we've all experienced that. We are currently experiencing it. Yo, what's going on? What's going on? We're just telling everybody where everybody's from since I'm doing this super late, but I didn't want to miss a day. Um, so when we're in survival mode, it's hard to unplug from that. It's hard to, like, trust that you're gonna be fine. Anybody else with me? Anybody else felt that or feel that? You're kinda just like, every day you gotta hustle, every day you gotta grind. Um, and I felt that way for a long time. So even when I started, like, getting successful, when I became a Marine, you'd think, like, you'd be chill a little bit. No, 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 that intensified everything. When I joined corporate life, like corporate 9 to 5, I was, like, militant, because it's just like the military version of me in slacks, basically. I was a military. Everybody that worked with me in corporate would tell you I was a pretty serious guy. I wasn't as open as I am with you guys here. Like, I was a fucking, like, just that guy that you're just like, man, that guy just all he does is work. And because for me, again, like, at a subconscious level, I was probably just like in survival mode. It's like I got to do things right. I got to 100% just crush it every single day. Blah 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 blah. You know. Well, I see. What's up, bro? Yeah, there we go. I can see your name. For some reason, I can't see some people on Facebook, and sometimes I can. What's up, bro? Um, and Yeah, I was kind of like in survival mode because at the same time, I think I was starting up like e-commerce. I was trying to go online and like figure out a way to like make money elsewhere. Um, then I became a business manager, and even then, it was kind of a shit show. A lot of things to like learn, implement, apply to grow to multiple locations, and then global shutdown. It's kinda like time after time after time, life would throw something in my path where it's like, "Nope, no, bro, you cannot rest yet. You just can't. You have to keep pushing." And so I think that for me, at least, I've been always primed to, like, not enjoy my life for too long because, like, life, God, the universe, something is gonna throw something in my path where if I get complacent, and this is what we learn in the military, complacency kills. And if you get complacent, then you're fucked. And I think that, like, it's not a good place to like to think that way. That's like a military mentality. You're in the infantry, of course, like that's the mentality, but to bring that to like a day-to-day life, it's not healthy whatsoever. I would not recommend operating from that place because what happens is you have life passing you by. These are fleeting moments and you don't even get to enjoy them. And this is where, like, I think a lot of high performers stay, it's like we just never feel like what we've done is good enough. But it's like, fuck, if it's never good enough, when is enough going to be enough? If we can't pat ourselves on the fucking back for the stuff that we've done, like, when are we going to be satisfied? Like even for me, I'm just like some days I'm just like not satisfied. I'm like I got to keep pushing. But then some days like this is just like, but why? Why? Today I was so present with my family, like, we're doing this training today 7 hours later because I was in the middle of meditation and prayer, and I was like, "Oh, shit. We didn't go live today." Like, why can't life be that, like, awesome? Every day, you're just so present, and, really creating those memories. I got a lot of great videos of the family dancing, spending time together. We were making my 3, almost 4-month-old, just start to laugh. She's starting to laugh now, and, just getting to experience that. So, like, tomorrow, it's gonna be we're just gonna run and gun again because now we're filled up. Now the cup is full. Now it's time to just hammer it tomorrow again. But what happens is I think sometimes, we get so used to just hammering it. We get so used to just hustling and just driving, 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 um, that we forget to enjoy these moments. We forget to enjoy life for what it is. And for some reason, it feels like I'm going through that process of discovery again, right? So I've been going through this process of rebirth this past probably 7 days. If you guys aren't familiar with that, go check out. I made a YouTube video about it, I believe, or one of these lives. You can catch it on my YouTube channel anyway. Um, that process takes however long it takes, like, you don't force it, you don't rush it, you just kind of absorb what life, God, and the universe are trying to pour into you, and you just fucking kinda go with it. And, I've been going through that process, and it seems like the higher up I go in life, the more I realize that it's so important to stop and smell the roses, which is crazy because I teach this to my clients. And you would think that, uh, at some point, like, it would just be automatic, but the thing is, time gets so crazy, the hustle and the drive gets so crazy that sometimes you forget the basic disciplines, like stopping to smell the roses. It's literally in one of my modules. And so right now I'm like in this process of relearning how to, at this level, enjoy life with the complexities of life, how to enjoy and embrace life now. 'Cause I think that's what I'm getting used to. I think that I've gotten so used to at every level so far. So, right, so from, like, the military, I've learned to enjoy life. Corporate life, I learned to stabilize my life so that way I can, quote, unquote, "enjoy life." Business manager, I learned how to enjoy life. Um, and then when I went online and became a closer, I learned how to enjoy life after, like, a crazy, 3 months, jumping into it. And then being a coach, and then after that, starting a sales agency with a business partner of mine, and then shutting down that agency after it was like really starting to boom. Um, I've been going through a lot of business shit lately. And I realized like all that business shit, that's the reason why I feel so like personally detached from so much. And why like this new trajectory that I'm on, it's taking a little bit for me to really kickstart myself. And that's just what it is. And I think it's because I've spent so much time just hustling and grinding for like business that throughout these years, especially the past 2 years, I think I've kinda got burnt a little bit, just, like, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. But over the past year or 2, I haven't really spent a lot of time refilling my cup. I have, but I haven't. It's kinda like if you have a gas tank, you only fill it up to, like, 25, 50%, but never to 100%. You always gotta refill it, more and more and more, but imagine, like, just running on E for a little bit. It gets to you, and I think lately it's been getting to me. And it's because I haven't spent a lot of time really looking at myself and just being like, well, dude, what would make you happy? I'm a simple guy. I don't need much. Present time, just like truly unplugging, spending time with the family, that fills up my cup. Um, Being in nature, hiking, that fills my cup. So I want you to start thinking about, what are those things in your life that will fill your cup? What are some of those things in your life where if you're having a crazy day at work, if you're having a crazy day in the business, you're having a crazy day, with the kids, whatever the case might be. What can you do for yourself that would re-energize you? Make sure that it's away from the kids, make sure that it's away from the family, make sure the wife knows like, "Hey, I just need to do this thing real quick." If it's going to the gun range, if it's going for a hike, whatever it is, like, what is that for you? Because, like, it's good to spend time with family for sure, but I think that what we miss to do sometimes, because maybe in high performance too, like, we can feel selfish for spending time by ourselves, but I think it's very, very healthy. And I want you to really just start to take note of how often you're in that high performance mentality, how often you're on all the time, even when you're not supposed to be on. And then I want you to become aware of when you unplug, when you go do something. Okay. So maybe it's visiting your parents, maybe it's the hiking stuff, maybe it's being in nature, maybe it's taking a weekend to go biking or snowboarding, whatever it is. Start to take note of what really fills your cup. I'll give you some of mine, okay? Spending time with my daughters fills my cup. Spending time with my wife fills my cup. Journaling fills my cup. I love to journal. Journaling helps us like really understand ourselves. Uh I think you have a company name, but hi, hello. What's it called? So journaling, I like to understand my own thought processes. That fills my cup and it replenishes my cup. Meditation, prayer, connecting with God, that fills my cup. Um, Going to church fills my cup. Hiking definitely fills my cup. Um, Going to the gun range, which I'm slotted to do again. I'm gonna start like I don't know why I haven't been to the gun range in a long time. Like it's one of the things I love. I love smelling lead. That fills my cup. The gym The gym fills my cup, but it also depletes it. That's what I found. That's a very interesting thing because it's like, a lot of people say like, "Oh, the gym is great for personal development, whatever." It fills your cup, but it takes away because of what you're putting into it, because you're still forging the body. The whole point of filling your cup is like to be and to absorb, not to absorb and then to deplete. So the gym is kind of like that hybrid. And I think that's why, again, like I was saying, even though I go to the gym all the way, and I just go crazy, and you guys have seen, like, I just have a lot of bullshit wrong with my body. I still go to the gym, but you would think that that fills up my cup. But again, the more I started to understand what was truly being taken as far as my energy goes, the gym was taking my energy because again, I'm filming at the gym, I'm doing content, I'm like forging my body. So for me, it wasn't like that time where I can just like sit there and just be and absorb and be replenished. You see what I'm saying? So I want you guys to be aware of that because it can take away. And the more that you stack onto your plate, the more you have to fill up your cup again. The faster it gets depleted. The more things you pour into, right, the more depleted you get. So it's just very important to be aware of those things. And I'm telling you guys, like that's why today just time just fucking flew. Like I literally did not even consider that I missed anything today. I was like, damn, I hit my burpees today. The team did their burpees every Sunday, guys. If you want to join me, you just do burpees. You just do 100 on Sundays, and then you tag me on Instagram. Make sure your profile's on public. Um, it's always fun to do that. And you have to post it by 12 p.m. your time. So that way, whenever I jump on and repost everybody, I catch you. If you do it at a random time, I might not repost you. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyway. So those are things that fill up my cup. So what I want you to do, and I'll leave you guys with this because I know it's a little late, we're a little early on your side. Um, Start to reflect on two pieces to this. Piece number one is what empties my cup. What do I do in a day? Who am I around? What environments am I in? What situations am I in that like deplete me, that take away my emotional and spiritual energy? What are those things? Like audit it. And then what you want to do is you also want to then take note on what are the things that just replenish you, but are not like the gym, if it is like that for you, where it replenishes you, but you also deplete it almost at the same time. So it's almost like it doesn't actually, fill up your cup. What are those things? And what I want you to do is I want you to start knocking out some of the things that deplete you. For example, like being surrounded by negative people, being in environments or social circles that just energy draining, don't want that. Start cutting some of that stuff out because that way you just have more to give into these other things that are important to you. And then start to prioritize daily one, two, or three of the things that fill you back up. And then maybe I wouldn't go to the gun range every day, if I could, awesome, but probably not. Once a week is the thing. It's either gonna be the gun range, hiking, or I'm gonna go get a massage. I'm not gonna do that daily. I'm gonna do it per week. But there's gonna be one, two, or three things you can do per day. So, like for example, for me, journaling, spending time with my family, meditation, and prayer. Three things I can do every single day that replenishes my cup. What are those three things for you? And then what's a weekly thing? Bless you, baby. And that's what you guys want to take note of, okay? And then start implementing that. Because what happens is it does take a little bit for your body to feel the effects of that. So for example, if you are just like, "Hey, I like to take a walk," um, just like a 15-minute walk. You do that on day 1, it's gonna feel kinda cool. But day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, you're slowly just gonna get more and more calm. If you start meditation, let's say, for example, and you're like, "Oh, shit, meditation, would be solid." You might meditate today, and depending on how deep you guys have ever gotten through meditation and prayer, meditation, you might emotionally connect really deeply, but if you're newer to it, you're probably not gonna feel shit, It kinda depends on what type of meditation you do, and it's gonna take you a couple days to really emotionally tap into where you need to, that space where you can really be and flow, and be present, and really, really practice mindfulness because you're getting used to it. You're training your mind to get used to it. So it's gonna take, a couple days. It's gonna take a week or two to really like dial into it. So just make sure once you guys start implementing it, you stay you stay focused, you stay disciplined to continue practicing it. Because for me, I'm just finding out I'm like stripping myself of all of this craziness, and I'm just going back to the basics. And just by simply by choosing to go back to the basics of my life and how I've always operated, um, life is simpler. I'm more chill. And I just like today, I just completely lost track of time because how much I was enjoying my life. So, guys, don't forget, to enjoy your life. You're putting in a lot of work on a daily basis to find yourself, to build your businesses. Um, that will always be there. That will literally always be there. Your happiness, if you don't find that, if you don't find a way to enjoy your life today, we don't get today back. We don't get to have these memories we could have been present for back. Like I would have never gotten today back if I was so in my head about things. If I was so stuck in business mode, hustle mode, and I didn't really just choose to just enjoy the day. And I'm just finding more and more each day how much it's important for us to be aware of these things and to intentionally do something different so that way we can enjoy every day. And you'll find that you actually hustle harder, you hustle more, you take more risks, you do the things that you normally wouldn't do because you're just so fucking full. And as I continue this journey with you guys, I'm going to share with you again lessons that I've learned previously, currently, and some of the things that I'm projecting for the future, some of the learnings that I'm literally learning and implementing in the now, because I think that's very important. And I'll share with you all the patterns between where I'm at today and where I was before, and how again it just keeps going back to the basics. It's like the blueprint of life. It's not even complicated. It's just I think that we as humans just overcomplicate life, success, happiness, and joy. And sometimes we're just too damn stubborn to just say, "Hey, I might have been doing a little much. Maybe I need to like take two steps back for a second and do it right again this time." And it's like having to pull ourselves back to just those basic fundamentals of just life and living. And that's where we're the most at peace. And that's what I keep finding for myself. It's the more complex I try to go, the more unhappy I am. The more simple I try to be, just randomly popping on here, and I was like, "I don't even know who's gonna be on here with me." Um, it just is what it is, and we had some cool people from all over the world, jump in, say hello, and, now we're gonna pop smoke and go to sleep, run it again tomorrow, and then we're back on the horse, but it's just learning how to flow like water with life and not take life too seriously. Just enjoy your shit. I mean, you work so damn hard every single day. God knows that you're hustling, you're grinding, and you're probably like losing sleep most nights so that we can build yourself. So I guess like why not learn to enjoy the moments? Why not learn to just enjoy right now? So anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys joining me for super, super late session. But you guys got your homework. Audit all of the energy drainers, all the things that take away from you, not just from what you're doing, but also your surroundings and your the people that you surround yourself with. The things that you do that you probably shouldn't be doing, like bet some of you guys have gotten all drunk and shit tonight. See how that affects you tomorrow. And then note what are the things that fill you up. Do less of what drains you, do more of what fills you up. Spend less time with people that drain you, spend more time with people that fill you up. That's all I got. All right, guys. With that being said, much love as always. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's training. Peace.